Good morning, everyone. Today, me and my friend Saurav will be presenting on the topic EYLF version 2.0 assessment and the teaching and learning cycle in a preschool setting. My name is Sanjay and my co-presenter is Saurav. I'll begin by discussing the key assessment approaches and the teaching learning cycle, and then Saurav will take over for the second half. So let's start with the different types of assessment used in early childhood education. First, formative assessment is continuous and informal. Educators observe children during play to track development and adjust planning as needed. Secondly, summative assessment happens at the end of a learning period. It allows formal evaluation against specific outcomes and helps in report preparation. Finally, diagnostic assessment is done before formal learning starts. It sets a baseline, helping educators understand where each child is at and how to plan effectively. So moving on to next slide, teaching and learning cycle in early childhood setting has four key stages. Firstly, observe and assess, which talks about observing children and recording what they can do, aligning goals with EYLF outcomes. Secondly, plan, creating goals and experiences based on children's needs. Third one is implementing teaching, which talks about teaching aligned with EYLF principles, ensuring inclusiveness. And lastly, evaluate and reflect, which helps in assessing outcomes and refining teaching strategies. Moving on to the next slide, the cycle is guided by EYLF learning outcomes and principles. Each stage is underpinned by diversity and equity. Educators must also align with the Australian professional standards for teachers and build strong partnership with families to support the learning journey. Now I'll hand over to Saurabh, who will take us through the curriculum outcomes and how we integrate assessment.
Thank you, Sanjay. Hi, everyone. My name is Saurav Upadhyay. Now, let's look. I'm talking about curriculum outcome identify. Let's now look at how the curriculum supports identify. Children must feel safe, secure, and supported. Educators should incorporate diverse cultures and identities and daily practices so children feel seen, valued, and confident. Now, we're moving to another slide curriculum outcome community. Community involves children engaging with others and developing respectful relationships. They also learn to appreciate diversity and contribute positively to the world around them. Now we are moving to another slide curriculum outcome well being. Well being focuses on both physical and emotional development. Children benefit from active play, nurturing environments, and learning how to express and regulate their emotions. Now we're heading to another slide curriculum outcome confidence learners. To foster confident learners, educators should encourage exploration, risk taking, and problem solving. Recognizing and celebrating achievements helps build a strong sense of identity and capability. Now we're heading to slide 9. Curriculum outcome communication. Communication emphasizes more than spoken language. Children should engage in meaningful dialogue and be supported in expressing themselves through verbal and non-verbal methods, including storytelling and gestures. Now we are heading to another slide integration. To wrap up, it's important to regularly review assessment, collaborate with families, align plans with EYLF outcomes to ensure a well-rounded and inclusive learning experiences. Now we're heading to references. They are the references we use through the presentation including ARAS and Lorena and guidelines from ADZ and AITSL. Now we are closing our statement. Thank you for your attention. We are happy to take any questions or feedback. Thank you.